Sherry. I see Sherry. How are you?
Sherry, did you get my email? I have to find the chat. That's why I don't like doing the long-term invoicing things.
Yeah.
Oh,
that can mess up some things sometimes.
Well,
I got things a little bit tangled on some stuff myself, and I've had to try to straighton it out. Yeah. Because it's like you forget after a bit, even though you've written everything down and you're trying to invoice. I tried to do an invoice and hold on to it, until
that is like it must have stowed away in somebody else's bag.
Oh no.
It was a piece of cullet, so it's not like I can't exchange it for her for something else if she would like. But I didn't see a response from her on the email I sent. Oh, there we go. There's the right thing I need to find So I was like, I need to know what she wants to do.
Hey,
I figured, well, at least I'll see you on Sunday night. So
right.
So
yep, and she's here.
Okay. I'm waiting for my comments to come up so I can see what she's saying.
How are you, Miss Becky's Vintage and More?
Hi, Becky.
Yeah, good to see you.
Oh, goodness. So why is every single time I get on the tablet down here, it just sits and spins? Like I can be watching it, walking through the house, and I set it down here and it goes, let me think about that.
Hey, Sandy. Good to see you.
Oh, goodness.
So how's everybody? Me and Becky's a little tired this evening. Other than that, we're good. We're just tired. We're always tired.
Well, and I tried to I tried to sit still, and then I was falling asleep and I rolled over.
Yeah.
And I couldn't go to sleep.
Right. That's the way it goes. Isn't that so aggravating? I hate when I do that.
Yep. So I was like, well, that was kind of useless.
Yeah.
I mean, I sat still and stuff, but okay, we'll try and find it back again. Let's see if we can do it.
Sherry, did you get an email from Becky? She's trying to reach you.
Yeah, it should have been from my Vintage Viking Treasures email.
From Vintage Viking Treasures email.
From my VVT.
Right.
That one.
Yeah, that one there. Wait a minute. Why are we so far away?
I don't know.
There we go.
Oh.
There. Hey.
I'm like trying to read.
I know, I was too. I was like, wait a minute, I can't see that very well.
So if she didn't hear me.
Did she not hear
I went to pull her order and I got the boots. I'm looking through color, looking for I'm like, well, what else is hers? And it says purple color. And I'm like, there's nothing here.
That's purple?
So, well, there wasn't any left other than Bonnie's bigger pieces that were, because she were, so it's entirely possible,
Miss Bonnie,
that it went to someone else's package.
Well, we'll just have to see if someone got it by chance.
It's stowed away, or it fell off the table, which the only place it would go would be in my shipping supplies. And that's like, you got to unload the whole entire. I've looked everywhere. So I've looked everywhere that could be. Steven's like, well, is it here? Is it there? Because I was on the phone with him. So my solution in the suggestion in the email was, I can give you a refund, number one.
Right.
Number two, I can pick another piece of color for you. Or I can give you a credit on another order later. Those three different options.
There you go.
So,
and we can also ask and make sure, just for people to check their box to see if they got a piece they maybe shouldn't have had, because they may not remember either what they got.
Yeah, because I try and take off the sticky notes as I pack things, so that way I know that I'm putting the right persons in the right bag.
Sure.
But that was a Tuesday invoices. Plus one back from Bonnie's from the cullet, plus one back from mid-February for Tony's. That was a draft holdover. So it was like 6 invoices, which I've done before. But
sure,
it's like, you've got to be kidding me. I know you're not worrying about it, but I'm like.
But she's just trying to make sure, Becky follows everything to a T.
I have to follow the rules.
Yes. I was trying not to say rules, but
I'm sending it to you. So I'm going to send you something. So it said purple.
Sherry,
so I can't even remember what color purple it was. Like royal purple or lavender or what it was. So tell me a color you want. I will pick you a piece of color. We'll get it taken care of. Because Mom's like, I have some out. You can pick some out of mine too if you want. So hi, Mallory.
I don't even see Mallory.
Oh, well, see, now that I have a chat, it's coming through. So hi, everybody.
Hey, Mallory. See how that's a big bag right there. That was huge.
Right? So, and I know I have an entire box in the garage too. So
I love it.
I know there's more.
Are you listening? Because she's talking to you, Sherry, if you didn't understand that.
Sandy.
No, it's Sherry. You said Sherry. That's what you told me.
Cute. I thought did I say it wrong?
I was wondering why Sandy said, I'm not worried about it. Why are you?
Sandy.
It's Sandy. Forget it, Sherry. Sherry, I'm sorry. I'm like trying to get her attention. Like, why is she not listening?
It's serious. Sandy said, Becky, quit worrying around me.
I thought she was being funny. I didn't know that. So it's really hers. Okay. Yeah. So you have to tell her, Sandy, what you want her to do.
I know. She only has one little bitty thing otherwise. So just tell me a color. I'll pick you a piece. We'll send it on its way if you're good with that.
Right, Sherry. I'm sorry. Becky told me Sherry because you was the first person.
Sherry, Sandy, Shar, Sharri, Sherri, Bonnie, Becky. You know,
right,
I know. We're all here. There's like a Liz and a Lindsay and oh my goodness. And
that can get a little confusing.
And I appreciate that when they're more similar, but goodness sakes, it could be a YouTube name, a real name, an email address, and what there's the fourth thing. It could be three or four different names associated with one person. Because Stephen kept going round and round with me. He's like, I don't have so and so. I said, yes, you do. He said, well, and then he's like 5 minutes later, I need so and so. I said, you have it. Her name is.
Oh, so he was.
But her YouTube name is this, and this is her real name. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, stop telling me you don't have it.
Quit telling me you don't have it. I know you have it.
I know. So yeah. So it's been a long weekend. We've been working on Moms again. She wasn't feeling spectacular, so we're fighting that again.
Yeah.
But she's feeling good enough. And then when she gets going, she can. We don't want her to overdo it because then when you're not feeling good and you do too much, then you're overtired still.
Yes.
So, hi, Midge. I just sent you out a package, too. Because all of a sudden I was like, why is Midge sitting here?
Hey, Midge.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I felt so behind last week after being home from that wedding.
Come back if you can or want to.
Yeah. So.
Glad you giving us a thumbs up. Yes, everybody. Hit the thumbs up, please, if you would.
So, yeah, once I got my invoicing done and I got some shipping out by Friday morning, I was like, whew, okay. But Sandy.
See? You don't make
me start tired. The names just.
Hey, Steph.
Oh, see, I owe Steph an apology too.
Uh-oh.
As I'm looking through emails, I'm scrolling through and looking for somebody, and I went, oh, there's an email from July that I didn't answer of Steph. No. Like, Steph, I wasn't putting you off. I just spaced going back to look for it to answer it. I'm like getting to have this really bad, like, if it's not exactly what I have to be doing at this specific moment, anything else is just out of my head.
Yep. I get that. Yeah.
I write lists down. When it gets busy, I have to have a list of where I'm going and what I'm getting.
Yes. Me too. I do that because I would end up going to the store 20 times.
I did. I went to Walmart 3 times for one thing.
Yeah, I've done that.
I need a contact solution, and I went for something.
She's like, it's okay. No one answers my emails. Aw, they should. I hope I do. I sent you an invoice.
Email me, I'll answer you.
Mitch, I sent it.
Tell me.
I hope I sent it to the right one.
I know. So.
I did send you one though, hon.
Uh-oh.
But I'll check it when we get off the live. I'll make sure that if it's not gotten to you, I'll just send it again.
Yeah, because you just emailed her, right?
Well, actually, you know what? That's where I'm messing up. I keep sending her PayPal, and I know she's not PayPal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Midge. Forgive me. I will email you.
See? It's not just me.
It's not. See, I told you. I do it too. Look, Becky has to throw me under the bus. Throws me under the bus. I was defending her.
That's what my mom will do. She's like, see, I'm not the only one that forgets. I'm like, it's not a competition.
Exactly. It's okay, Midge. It's my fault. I sent it PayPal to your email, and I guess you don't get those.
Yeah.
Right? You don't get them?
because she's just on email. That's my
So if I've got her
I mean, you can send it to her, and they can check out as a guest, but if she doesn't want to do it through PayPal.
No, I know that. Yeah. I've never remembered that. But I'll email it to you. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting that. I'm just used to sending it by PayPal to everybody.
I know.
Including you.
Wednesday night, I think I sat and did 20-some invoices from 8 o'clock till midnight. I just sat and went through them one at a time, just really slow, making sure I got through everything.
Yep. It takes time to do it. Hello, Miss Cindy.
Oh,
say hello.
Look at Miss Sandy. She's about to get a new YouTube name. She's going to confuse us even more. That's why
it won't confuse me. I kind of know what it is, so.
Well, that's why I put Becky on the end of mine, because mine comes up Vintage Viking Treasures - Becky, because everybody's like, "What's your name?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's just easier to have your first name in there." Mm-hmm. So I figured, I'll just add Becky on it.
Exactly. Yeah. She's about to get a new YouTube name.
I mean, I was trying. At first it was like everybody had a really super creative.
Yes.
But
after you get so many people, you're trying to remember. That's
crazy
a lot of
lamp lady. Yeah, everybody's got something that's not their name.
Right.
And then there's, Sandy and Otto, that's Trisha.
Right.
And Antiques by Karen, that's
Jan.
Yep. And everybody's like, wait, what?
I know, it's hard to keep up with it.
Yeah. So.
Okay. I will check it, Mitch. I promise you I'll send it again. No worries. It's not your fault. It's my fault somehow.
We're not going anywhere. It's all good.
Yeah. She's sweet. I want to see you get paid. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
At least you care.
Right? I appreciate that as well.
Yeah, that's sweet of you. But don't worry about it. It's something I've done. So I'm sure.
It's going to be really creative now. Okay, Sandy.
But it's a good one.
She's gonna be like, watch this.
Yeah.
She's like, hold my whatever, hold my drink.
Right.
We're gonna mess up YouTube.
I'm about to really mess up Becky's world. Give her something different.
Yeah, and Denise changed hers. Hers was a DMB, and then she's Denise.
Yes.
I still write those two together, so I know. Yeah. Because I know DMB is Denise. And then I didn't know Denise is blah, 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 blah. But then I would write Denise, blah, 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 DMB, and write them all on there because otherwise. Right. And then last week I wrote down Nancy. I just wrote Nancy. I was like, I'm going to have to go watch my video and see which Nancy that was.
Well,
And then I don't think she's in this one, but I'm missing info on Jill. What's her name? Jill Randolph. She was on with Stephen and I. Claimed something with Stephen and I last Tuesday. I don't have her information.
Oh.
And I haven't gotten an email. And Stephen, I don't think Stephen has either. So if anybody knows who that is.
I don't even know who she is. I don't say I don't know that person. Is she one of Stephen's followers? Maybe.
I'll double check with him, but
yeah.
People I've checked with, nobody knows who she is.
Oh, okay. Huh.
But there's new people all the time. So
exactly. There is.
Who knows?
Yeah, you're right, Sandy. There is. There's a lot of what's the other one? There's so many names of. I can't
Yeah.
keep straight.
Well, who is it? Do you know who Johnny is?
Who?
The Cajun, Johnny Cajun something or other.
Oh, I know of him. Yeah.
Yeah. So he does a live with, it's like the Battle of the Dawns, and he has like 4 or 5 Dawns on
Oh,
all at the
wow.
same time. So like that would be confusing.
That would be to me. Trying to keep up with that.
Yeah. There's only two Beckys at a team. There's a Rebecca out there.
Yeah.
But
well, you know.
So it's some lady at an antique store. There's Edward.
How are you, Edward? Good to see you.
She's like, oh, Becky, I can remember that. My name's Becky.
Right.
Because all Beckys are awesome.
There you go. Yes, they are.
One Edward. That's right.
Yep.
See, because that was one that took a while for me to, between Edward and Randy.
Yeah, I know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for a fun, creative name.
But
when you start
until we're trying to remember who you are.
Yeah.
That's the bad part. If we're trying to remember and we can't remember, then.
That's right, Becky. And then if you don't see him for a while, even if it's not here or see him in another chat somewhere, and then all of a sudden it's like a database. If you're not constantly seeing all these names all the time, they don't just spit out automatically. Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's you, Bonnie, and who's the other Bonnie? There is another Bonnie, I know. I've seen her.
Yeah, there's another Bonnie because I've mixed those two together as well.
But yeah, I was glad when Bonnie changed her name to Bonnie's Creative Gift Ideas. She was Bonnie something else. I can't remember now. But
and then there's ones like Geneva that I look at her name and I never see Geneva. I mean, I never see Dirt Road Memories. I just see Geneva automatically.
Right, exactly.
It's funny how they stick certain ways. So yeah.
Just part of us getting older, that's all. We're getting old, Becky.
Well, I didn't used to have a problem with people's names until after I had children. So
well, yeah, that's when you start losing all that, right? I mean, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
And then you have each of the kids and all of their friends' names.
Oh, yeah.
And that changes month to month, year to year.
Yeah, it sure does.
So, and Caitlin had 2 other Caitlins in her class, and one was Kat and one was
Katie,
I think Katie. Yeah. So
hey, Linda. Good to see you.
So yeah. There weren't very many Karis though.
Right.
But Taylor had another Taylor in his class. So it was in elementary school, and they're like, is that boy Taylor or girl Taylor?
Right.
Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Maybe we can just, figure out a different way to say that.
It's kind of hard to unless you call him Tay.
Yeah. Well, Taylor T or Taylor, whatever. Yeah. Nowadays, you wouldn't get away with that, boy Taylor or girl Taylor.
Exactly.
So
you just have to wait and find out. You can't be going around asking those questions nowadays. People get offended too easily.
Or assuming those things, correct?
Right, or assuming. Yes.
So, yeah, names are funny.
Yes,
and even tonight, Jeff was, we ran into some people that were like family friends of his sisters. And he said, their last name starts with a G, and I could spit it out. And he goes, I think his name is this. And then if I can't remember her name, and as soon as he said it, I could say her name. It's not like there's anything that was triggering a memory, but it just popped in my head.
Right. I know. Isn't that weird how that happens?
And then we were watching some sort of a ninja warrior, but it's something else. And he said, what about that one that used to be like the amateur one? He said, I can't remember what that used to be called. And then a couple minutes later, Wipeout came out. And I was like, yep, that's what it was.
Right.
But it's like you don't need it until you need it. It just takes a little while for those gears to bring, move the files around.
I know, it's like going through a
Rolodex,
like files.
Yeah.
Yep. Cassandra is my real name. It's a mouthful. That's why I go by Sandy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I understand that. I mean, I'm a Rebecca too. Hi, honey.
Mr. Jeff.
So, I mean, I only hear Rebecca if I'm in trouble or it's something to do with something official.
You remember that.
Yeah. If my mother says it,
Yeah.
we're all in trouble.
Right. Rebecca.
So,
That's
well,
right.
and then, like I said, I have a niece, Rebecca Tamblin.
Oh,
Jeff's
wow.
brother's oldest is Rebecca.
Oh,
So,
goodness.
hmm
Huh. Now that's
so
kind of weird.
when we're together, I'm Becky and she's
Right.
Rebecca. It's not,
Right. It's not an issue.
uh-uh.
Huh.
But we have a Hannah and an Anna. And then you have all the names that rhyme.
Yes. That's another whole thing.
Exactly. Like the first day of college, in one of those classes, they're like calling my name, my full legal name. And I
Oh,
was like, oh, sorry.
that's me.
I didn't realize that, yeah, I'm registered as that, but that's not me. But okay.
Right. Because you don't answer to it
Mm-mm.
unless it's mom, you know.
Yeah, that's what's strange.
Yes.
So,
All right.
yeah.
Well, we ready to get started?
What are we doing tonight, Miss Paula? What you got?
Are we selling?
Sure, I got me a bag of minis that
Oh,
I
you do?
pulled
Okay.
up. Huh?
Cool. I don't have
Hello.
anything really, really big tonight because I was like, I'm going to show them I don't have to have everything big. So I didn't.
Well, and I wasn't like, oh, we'll
I have
save
it, but I'm
this.
not showing it. Not tonight. Because I thought, darn, every time I have a sale, I do have all this big stuff. It's always
Yeah.
big glass,
Well, and I have to pull some more stuff out for my booth too, because I got to go
Oh,
there at least one more time this week
right?
before
How's
I
your booth
straighten it
doing,
up.
by the way? Is it doing well for you?
Pretty good. Yeah, I
Good.
think so.
Good.
I mean, it's a new booth, and I think now that it's full enough,
Right?
we had a good weekend, so that's good.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Was your weather better this weekend
Oh,
for
it
you?
was nice today, and then it started getting that windy stuff.
Oh,
I mean, but I haven't heard it much lately, so I don't think it stayed too windy. It was chilly yesterday. It was like a high of 35 with that
good
wind,
Lord.
and that
Wow.
was cold.
Not
Yeah,
figure.
because Jeff's like, "Do you want to work in the garage?" I'm like, "No, too cold to
Thank you,
be out in the
Becky.
garage."
Vintage. I'll say Becky Vintage, and that way Becky
I
won't
know.
think I'm talking to her.
It's really funny to listen to Trisha say, "Okay, Becky." I'm like,
Right?
well, and my mom's one of the gals that my mom taught with, her daughter is Becky also.
Right.
And so they're like, well, my Becky or your Becky when they talk about stuff. So.
Oh, is it really, Bonnie? Oh, what we getting now? I was going to say we've had some really nice weather too. I mean, other than all the rain we did have, it's been warm. So I mean, I can't complain about that.
I haven't even looked at I heard that there's supposed to be something coming, another cold front coming in March, but I haven't looked ahead to see because mine only shows me like a week at a time. So I need to know by Wednesday, it'll tell me about what I'll be leaving out of. So.
Gotcha. It's cold.
No,
Great.
Bonnie, where are you?
She's in Tennessee.
Yeah, because I think it said it was going to have some down into Alabama, which quite honestly, we were hoping for some cooler weather in Alabama, not 80s, because it gets really hot unloading and setting up in the 80s and that humidity. So
look at weather.com. Okay, I'll do that. East Tennessee is where she's at. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
we're going to get some chance of snow.
We've been a little spoiled with all of our warm weather anyhow. I mean, we've had it since mid-February. We've had really nice weather. Other than all this extra rain we've gotten, it's been warm. I can't complain about the temperature. Yeah. Most days it's been warm.
Ours just goes back and forth.
Yeah.
And I mean, yesterday,
had any 30s, 40s, not here.
Yeah, we came home the other night and there was, little pellets all over the yard. So it had snowed some. Jeff said he came home Saturday morning and it had snowed some. It just, what little bitty, passes over you. You never know what you're going to get.
Snow. Wonderful. Well.
Yeah, we have a chance of snow all the time, pretty much.
Becky gets snow all the time.
Well, in March and April, that's our snowiest times.
Right. You've told me that. Yeah.
Yeah. This is what I wanted to look at. See if there was anything in this bag I could organize while you're talking.
Oh.
So.
Okay. Well,
huh?
I'm done talking.
Well, are you going to go first? Or
all right. I'll go first and give you an opportunity there to do whatever you're doing.
I got half of it out on the table, but I need to look at this one. Go, 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 go.
Kind of far. You seem smaller there. Are you smaller than normal?
No.
I could leave you up.
No, 80s aren't bad. I mean, 70s aren't bad.
Yeah, 70s are nice. You are a stinker, Miss Paul. Thank you very much.
My whole front yard is ice right now because as it melts, it just melts onto the snow below it, and then it turns into ice every night.
Oh.
So my house faces north, so it has that shadow over that last bit towards the house.
Right, right.
And it, drips off the roof, and we have a nice little ice rink, but what is clear is getting nice and muddy, so that's fantastic.
Oh, great.
Right? Or it'll refreeze occasionally, depending on how cold it gets. So.
Yeah, Cindy's just getting home from being in Florida. Now she's back to the 40s. I know you got spoiled down there. Was your grandbaby born while you was there? I know that's what you was hoping for or planning for.
Eric said he had 90s last time I talked to him down there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to.
Oh, you have snow up to your hips, Linda? My goodness.
Well, I think Geneva's got quite a bit too, but.
Good Lord.
I hope you're short, Linda.
You hope she's short? Well, you want her to get buried?
No, because then it'd be less snow. She's tall, it's even bigger.
If she's short, she'll be buried. If it's up to her hips.
It's all in your perspective.
I guess so.
It would be less snow if she's short. She wouldn't be as tall. It wouldn't be as deep.
If you're short, it's going to bury you.
Yeah, but if she's 5 foot, her hips are like what? 3 foot? If she's 6 foot, her hips are like 4 foot. Depends on how deep it is.
That's true.
Okay.
She was born March 2nd, so we got to see her before we started driving. Oh, that's great. She's 5'5", Linda is.
Yep, short enough to not reach the top shelf, just like me.
Yeah, right?
Or as I like to say, I'm short on one end there.
Okay, do you know if Mosser made a cobalt blue Persian cat cookie jar? Becky, the other Becky's asking.
Persian cat?
Right, cookie jar.
I have no idea. I don't know if I've ever seen a Mosser. If I've ever seen a Persian cat cookie jar.
Me neither. I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen one.
Are you on Instagram? Send me a picture in the messenger. I mean, if you don't mind.
See, now she's being bossy.
Becky's 5'9". She's a little taller than me. See, that's the problem with
yeah.
Not the problem, but when Yvonne and I go places, I mean, she's almost 6 foot.
Oh wow, she is. Goodness.
Yeah, when she's like taking, she can see the top shelf like with her camera walking around, and I'm like, I can see
no way
something up there.
Yeah. How tall are you, Becky?
Me? Her?
Yeah, you.
Me. I say 5'6". Jeff says I'm shorter than that. So.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, I know you're taller than me. That's why I was wondering. You're quite a bit taller than me. I thought, 5'6". I would say you. Well, but I'm so short. See, everybody's tall.
I think I'm probably about 5'5" ish. I thought I was 5'6", and then you
might have shrunk some too.
Yeah.
As we get older, we start.
I mean, my mom was 5'2.5".
Right.
Like at her tallest, and she's quite a bit shorter now. But my dad was 6'2", so.
Right. You kind of got. At least you got some height. I got none. None.
I got I got my dad's build and my mom's height, and my brother got my mom's build and my dad's height.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah.
I just think it missed me altogether. My brother got all the brothers. They got all the height. I got
third granddaughter after 4 boys. Wow.
That's nice.
Okay. Yeah. Email me a picture. That's fine too.
Huh?
Becky says she doesn't have Instagram.
Mm.
Oh, Sandy's 5 foot.
See, she's short too. Sandy, you're my height, right there.
Right, my aunt. I had a great aunt who was 4'8". She was really tiny.
4'8", yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like the tallest on my mom's side. Well, of the ladies. Oh, excuse me. Mm-hmm. Everybody's shorter than me.
Right. Well, everybody's taller than me, so I guess it kind of balances out.
Yeah. So, okay.
Right, Sandy. You start getting shorter as we get older.
Yeah.
We start losing the height. Okay, let's get started here. Let's see. All right, Becky?
Yeah, just
Becky's choking over
trying to breathe and drink at the same time.
All right.
You know, choke yourself no matter what.
I have a set of salt and pepper shakers, and these are by Shawnee.
Shawnee. Yeah. Those are cute.
And they're going to start, these are going to start at, we'll start them at 12. Miss Sandy, are you going to mod, or do you want me to do it? Just let me know. I don't care either way. Just so we're both not.
Must be windy out there. I can hear my wind chimes. They're downstairs and on the other side of the house, outside. So I don't usually hear them unless they're blowing pretty good.
Right. And I will give y'all a height on these, a measurement. This is one they have their corks still. But they're not chipped up or anything. They're both in perfect shape. And they're right at 3 1/4 tall is what I'm going to call them.
Thanks, Becky. Hi, Jay. Welcome.
Hi, Jay. How you doing?
Let's go easy on her.
Go easy on me. What does that mean? You want me to do it? Okay, we're going to start these. Start them at 12. For the S&P.
Yeah, she put it in there already.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she was meaning me take it easy on her and do it. I didn't even see it.
We apparently need to work in full sentences this evening to know exactly what we mean.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Sandy. If you did it, great. I just didn't want you to feel like you had to do it. But anyhow, these are going to be $12 for the set. They're in perfect shape. Nothing's wrong with them. They're Shawnee. Hand decorated China under glaze. That's what the sticker says. They're in good shape. The bottom. Here's the other one.
I don't remember. I'm trying to remember what else Shawnee made. I think
they usually, I find a lot of their pottery is usually what I find.
Yeah, Shawnee pottery.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's the cow and the cat that are like a creamer or a syrup pitcher. I think
I've seen that. Mm-hmm.
My mom used that on the table when we were growing up, the little cat one. She used it for pancake syrup.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This will be a long sale. Thanks a lot, Sandy. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
And that's a wrap, folks.
Yep. And that's it. Yep. All right, Becky, you're up.
Okay. Let's go here. I have several owls.
Okay.
That are smalls, and I don't know if it's worth doing choices or just one at a time. I'll just do one at a time, I guess.
I will check it out, Linda.
So this one is like a little owl sitting on a cactus of some sort.
Yep. He's
so
cute.
He's barely 2 inches tall, give or take.
Yeah.
And it's made out of resin. It's newer because it has like a barcode from somewhere for a souvenir, I'm assuming. Right. So I'll just start him at $3 or claim him for $3. Just a little guy. Oh, I went too fast. There we go. Ooh.
If you go back there, we can't see it.
Yep. Well, and it gets all fuzzy too because I did it too fast. So, but yeah, I thought he was cute with the little. I didn't realize that this bag full of smalls was all owls, but it is.
Oh, it
So
is? So
if
it's
you
an
don't
owl.
like owls, then I guess we're out of luck tonight on
You
that
better
bag
hope
of
I got
smalls.
something you like,
So,
maybe. And how much was these? $3, right?
yep, Sandy's got it in there.
Okay, Sandy. All
Look
right.
at her. Look at her go. Her fingers
Get it,
are on
Sandy. I
fire
see Bonnie
already.
at 3.
All right. Sounds good to me.
So this is a straight claim, right? Or
Yeah, I mean, if nobody else puts in it for 3 or
right.
asks to go 4, then it'll just be sold. We don't need to even count it down. I'm going to peek under the sticker. I don't think there's, oh, there was,
sold to Bonnie.
there's some sort of a, there's a little like made in whatever sticker, but that barcode sticker's peeling it up.
Yeah.
So
I hate when they
I
do
don't
that.
know. But that one's a lightweight resin one. All right.
Cool. You don't have to count them down when it's a straight sale, Sandy. I just put sold to Bonnie.
Yeah, we'll just
save you that trouble.
Yeah, no worries. Absolutely not, Bonnie. It's awfully large. I don't know if it would. It might even fit in your house.
Like, what are you saying? You're so serious. Absolutely not, Bonnie. I'm thinking, what did she ask? I'll do it, Bonnie.
Listen, this isn't good guy, bad guy.
I don't know. All right, this is a stone carving. And here's the stone, actually. Here's the back of it. It's like that. It's real smooth on the back. It's like a sand, I guess a sand, maybe limestone, something like that. I'm not really sure.
It kind of looks like it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I believe this is, when I first looked at this, I'm like, what the heck is this thing? Is it a laughing hyena? Is it a elk? Something with horns? What is it? Yes? Okay.
The moose.
It's a moose. Okay.
It's a moose. You guys little wattle, you know. We see a little bit more of those up in the northern territories.
Oh. Oh, Bonnie's saying I thought it was tapes. She can untape.
Yeah.
Yeah, moose.
Right.
And I'm going to start this here at 12. If anyone's interested in the moose.
Yeah, it might be like limestone or something, because some of those like Minnesota, Wisconsin that have more of them.
And it looks like they tried to begin like carving something here. I'm not sure what.
Well, some of that just like comes off in sheets.
Right. And then here it looks like it. Like there was something though. Like they intentionally was.
Jeff saying it looks like Idaho. I'm not sure which map he's looking at. But.
Idaho. Oh, God. Oh, the rack looks like Idaho. Got it. Okay, I see what you're saying. Well, I think it's a moose is what I think it is. Yeah.
See, Sandy has spoken. It is a carved moose in stone.
She's calling it a craved moose in stone.
Craved, sorry. I just read what I wanted.
It doesn't matter. I'm teasing you, Sandy. Don't worry about it. But yeah, it's cute.
My
so interested, let me know.
She'd do boundary water trips like canoeing and stuff.
The potatoes, yeah. Idaho.
See a few of those in the wild.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we get one that likes to go up and down Fountain Creek occasionally. Come out of the mountains and down into town.
Nice.
So yeah. All right. Let's do choice. I feel like I'm gonna be here forever otherwise.
Okay. We have a choice. And these are all owls from Becky tonight. Yep. Choice of owls.
Start at $3. They're little. They're all, like the miniatures or like a type cut tray kind of thing. They're 1.25 inches tall. This guy's made out of clay, I think. Because it looks like he's had all his features added on. Pottery, clay, whatever.
Yeah.
Like the
Play-Doh. Did they give it a nose? Is that its nose?
Yeah.
His nose is a little
long. Or his beak. I don't know.
A beak?
Yeah. He's a little more of a characterized one.
Right.
And this one it's fun because they just made him like a smooth stone.
Oh, yeah.
And then did all the features on that front side.
He kind of looks more like, especially if that design, like the Tanala.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
but not really. I mean, I
The
think of them
style.
as more like painted. Yeah, they're all stylized. Well, not all of them. This one's stylized, but I would,
Yeah,
if it has tonal, I would
very
expect like
smooth.
something on the back of it.
Right,
So
right.
yeah,
It's cute.
but
Very
yeah,
cute.
this one is solid clay, and this one is hollow
Cool.
clay with the glazed base.
So if anybody wants the owls, just put in which one you want. Hey, Mr. Aaron.
Hi, Erin. How are you doing
How you
tonight?
doing? Good to see you. Okay.
This is, I don't want to bring that up in here, but anyhow.
What's that?
Nothing. I can't be like Paula, so.
Okay. All right. I have
yeah.
carved cat, sleeping cat,
Oh, curled up little
all
Siamese.
curled up. It's
Oh,
signed on the back.
Midge is lagging, looks like.
Oh, is she?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
So I'll just come back here.
Oh, okay.
We'll run right back to the cat. So we can call it for Midge and she can tell us. Let's call this one.
I don't even see Midge in here.
Oh, she's coming.
Oh, there she is. So, okay, there she is.
We'll call him Pottery for the choice, and then we'll just call him Stone because that's what he looks like. It's a little stone.
You want the stoned owl or the pottery owl?
He's kind of snooty looking with that.
A little bit snooty on that owl, but you know, he's cute though.
Sleepy or snooty.
Yeah, there you go. You tell us which one you want.
She wants the pottery one. This one?
She likes the snooty one.
I know, he's
cute.
Kind of cute.
Yeah,
he reminds me of the Tootsie Roll owl.
That's what, exactly. That's what I was getting ready to say. That's what he reminds me of. It's the Tootsie Roll owl.
Yep. Thank you, Midge.
Okay.
All right. What you got on your cat?
My cat is going to start. I was going to say it's actually signed on the back by, well, I don't know if it's signed by the person or for the person. It says Nana, 98.
Oh, maybe she got it.
Maybe she got it. Maybe she made it. Maybe someone gifted it to her.
Yeah.
But this is a carved cat, wooden.
Thanks for the thumbs up for Paula there, Erin.
Thank you. Appreciate that. We'll start this little cat at, let's say, $10. That's probably a good little price for him. And I will give you measurements. I'm trying to remember to give Sandy the price before I start talking too much. 5 inches long and 4 inches wide. Oh, she collects the owls, Midge does.
Well, you're in luck tonight,
Stick
Midge.
around, Midge. She's got them tonight. Let me see if I can get his little face up there. He's cute, though. I like the way they made it, though. They did a good job on it. And he's smooth. I mean, they smoothed him on out.
Yeah, that's neat. So it's like a hobby piece?
Well, I guess so. I mean, I'm thinking somebody made it, yeah. I don't think that they bought this because it's carved and everything.
Yeah.
And painted. Yeah, they did pretty good on it. Got his little tail wrapped around it. Might need a little bit of a cleaning. That's his little face. So $10 if anybody's interested. Back to you, Becky.
Okay. I'll do another choice. These are the little bitties.
Choice?
So these will be a $2 choice.
Yeah, they did.
Ones. These are like the
kitty owls.
The ones that used to be like on the cards.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So he's like got, where his feet were glued on that
$3?
card.
Is that what these are?
$2.
Oh, I'm sorry, $2.
But he does have a little bitty chip on his ear, but from the front you can't see it, and a little bit of Sharpie would be okay on him. And he's tiny.
Very tiny.
So she's like 7/8 inches tall.
Oh wow.
And then that's the porcelain one, and I can't Haas something. Everybody always remember. Like I said, my memory is just gone out the door tonight.
Okay.
This one is just a smidge over an inch, and it looks like it's carved out of
Yeah, it does.
something.
Now, is that stone or soapstone or something?
Well, it looks kind of like it's acrylic from the base.
Oh, okay.
But it looks like maybe they carved it and then poured them or something.
Yeah, they did.
So he's teeny tiny too.
So these are $2 if anyone's interested.
So like ivory, we can call that ivory, and then this guy the mini. So
Ivory
hard to get those centered.
Midge is at 2.
Okay.
Midge, which one do you want, dear?
And if I had a memory, I could tell you, because I had like the Siamese cats and the little duckies, and I think most people who have miniatures know what I'm talking about when you see these, because they're very stylized.
Yeah. Yeah, I like him, actually.
Yeah.
She wants ivory.
Okay.
There you go.
So the itty bitty is still available.
I'll take itty bitty.
Okay. He might fit in your box.
Do you think? Maybe? Are you going to make me have a whole new box again?
I have a drawer down here full for you. You want it? My drawer is...
Becky has a drawer for me. I have my own drawer. See, I can say I live with Becky.
My drawer is about 2 foot by 10 inches tall.
Oh, God. And it's full, huh?
About 18 inches deep. Yeah. I just keep opening the drawer and putting it in.
Just throw it in there. That's more Paula's crap. Here is a ashtray.
Sandy's like, it would fit in my box.
They fit in mine. She's saying, will they fit in mine? Very funny there, Sandy. This is a place for two cigarettes. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cool? It does not glow, before anybody asks me.
It almost looks like it would have been in one of those metal holders or like something like that.
Good point. And it may have been.
Or you remember the ones that like the sandbags under them?
Yes.
So you could put it on any surface and it wouldn't fall over?
My mom and dad had those stains everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Little sandbag ashtrays.
Yep. What's amazing about the ashtrays is even if we don't like them,
right?
So many of them got thrown out.
They did.
That there's just not very many. There's not as many left.
That's right. There's not. This is going to start at we'll say $8 on this one, this ashtray.
Okay.
And it is almost, well, we'll say 1 3/4 tall.
We need to come up with a really good use for ashtrays.
Well, you know what's really good to use for them, actually, that I have some that I use for, is like the incense sticks that you light.
Yeah, well, those aren't happening at my house, but yeah.
Oh, that's right, Miss Sensitive Nose. Well, anyhow, that's what I do with them. But you could put like marbles in them. You could put anything in them.
I was going to say, on a desk, they might be kind of fun for rubber bands or paper clips or sticky notes or something like that even. Yeah.
It's 3 1/2 wide. That's what it is.
Huh.
So anyhow, but it's in perfect shape. If anybody's interested, it's $8. All right, Becky.
My turn again.
How y'all like my smaller stuff? Apparently you're not liking it.
We just started.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not big stuff. Oh, I like this one.
Yeah, so it's like a off-white with a dark wash to see all the details.
Yeah.
So it's 2 of them sitting on a branch with some pine cones. It's a little bit bigger.
Yes,
so
it is.
I moved my ruler. 2 1/4 inches tall.
2 1/4 inch. And
So
how much is this one?
$3 start. And there's no marking on. Look, so you can see where there was a sticker. So whatever it had marking it. And I believe this one is a ceramic of some sort as well. It's very neutral, though.
Thank you, Cindy.
He's gonna be like, Paula, let me do my job.
Hey.
Well, I don't even try. It's just, I know Paula will get it in there eventually when she's helping me out. I'm like,
Yep.
it's not even worth trying to beat her.
Bonnie's at $3. There you go.
So yeah, I like the detail on this
Yeah,
one.
I like that too. I mean, I like that detail.
He's
on
like
it.
on a gnarly branch.
Mm-hmm.
Some
They look a
pine
little. They look like those.
There you
I
go.
forget the name of the one owl. I can't think of the names, but
Yeah.
they have
Caitlin
like a
collected owls, so there's so many different kinds of owls.
There
It's
is, yes.
amazing. So all
We
right.
have an owl that's native here to Georgia, and they are
Yeah.
so pretty, and you can see them setting up in the trees all the time.
I like the barn owls. They're cute. They're littler.
Yeah, no, they're smaller. Yeah.
And we've had those, the great horned owl, those big ones that are like
Yes.
2.5, 3 feet tall.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had one out on our back porch. There's been like big banisters on the stairwell in the backyard.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Patty. Well, if nobody else is interested, we'll call it for Bonnie on this guy, on this double.
Yep. Bonnie gets it.
I mean, and he's been around the neighborhood quite a bit because
Patty.
we've heard him in the winter even, and we can hear him up in the tree. You can hear him in the house sometimes.
Because he's so loud.
Mm-hmm. And well, when it's so quiet with the snow,
Right.
you can just hear.
That's when
all
you
those
really
noises.
can hear them. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know, and they start, especially when they start talking to each other, when there's more than, one, when they're talking to each other.
Yeah, he's just looking for those bunny rabbits that are in my yard, probably. So thank you, Bonnie.
I'm up here watching you. I'm watching you. Try to run.
Up in the falcon's tree. That's where there's a nest across the street where there's a baby falcon last summer.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have those chicken hawk, what we call chicken hawks. They're pretty good size birds, I guess is what they are. Or hawks.
Well, you know what I saw a whole bunch of in Texas that we don't have here? Those turkey vultures.
Oh, really? Yeah, and I see those here too.
And man, every time there was an opportunity with roadkill, they were there.
Oh, yeah.
And not just one, like 6 or 8.
I was going to say, they always travel in a flock.
Yeah.
You know?
They're kind of scary looking.
Yeah, they are. I don't like those too well.
Well, and then there was a time where I couldn't, like you could just see them circling and you're like, uh-oh, what happened?
Right. All right. I have a set of, there's 6 of these. And these are anchor hawking.
Like the coasters?
Mm-hmm. They're coasters.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, they're very, very pretty. I like all the little designs. They pressed glass, whatever you want to call it, but it's still pretty the way they made these. But I have 6 of them, and there's not a chip one on them. These are going to start at 12 for the 6. Buzzards.
Nice. My aunt has, Jeff's aunt has those.
Oh, really?
She used to collect some cut glass.
Right.
So she'd have some of those kind of things around for, a usable piece.
Yep. That's the second one. But all of them, I'll give you a measurement here in just a second. I'm just showing you that they're all in perfect shape. Every one of them. And I washed them up. Now, they was dirty. That was really the only thing about them that sometimes, dirt can hide.
Oh, yeah. Well, you put stuff on it, they get sticky. And everything.
Yeah. And the size on these they are right at 3 3/4. They set a pretty good size, like my mug would sit on it. You'd have plenty of room there. Don't break them, Paula. Thank you, Bonnie.
Just deal them out.
Huh?
They're like cards. You can just deal them out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's strange.
What's strange?
I'm just looking up this guy because he has a name on him.
Oh, he does?
And it doesn't have anything, like nothing's coming up. I'm like, that's weird.
Thank you, Bonnie. Or Sandy.
Bonnie, Sandy, Bobby.
Bonnie, Sandy, Bonnie. just overlook us tonight.
Johnny Bobby.
You know, you look at one name and then you see someone else and you say the wrong name. I do it all the time.
Right?
Just ask my kids, they'll tell you.
Oh, I know. That's specifically why we didn't name our children with the same letter name.
Right?
And then you still go cock, cake, take, cut, cut.
I call them everything but their name. I'll go through everybody before I get their name. I'm like, you know who I'm talking to. Just come here. Just come here to me.
Okay, you ready?
Yep, go ahead.
This little pair.
Oh, that's cute. Look at them eyelashes.
Yeah. Looks like they have a little bitty thing here, but you know.
That's still cute.
And they are Mount St. Helens pottery. Oops, upside down. Or did I have it right? Jeez, there it goes. Mount St. Helens
right there.
porcelain.
Porcelain.
Yep.
Cute.
$3 start because they got cute little faces.
They are
nice
cute.
Little couple, but there is just a little. I think they might have been rolling around in somebody's collection, you know, over the years. I mean, because Mount St. Helens was a little while ago.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're about this tall, which means almost 1 3/4 inches to the tip of his ears.
1 3/4, and you got Bonnie in at 3.
Look at your little eyes are closed.
I know. I was gonna say he's like snuggling under his mama.
Very, you know, shades of off-white, basically. Like what the porcelain is. They just added some accents to the feathers and the eyes, the wings.
Yeah, he's cute. Oh, she got her little arm around him. A little wing.
Little wing. Little buddy.
That's sweet. Yeah. That's cute.
Snuggling in.
Snuggling in there.
Right? Oh, good. Actually, you might by the time we're done, Bonnie. All right.
You don't have an owl collection. Well, Bonnie, welcome. Welcome to the owls. I love owls. I just love them.
I think they're intriguing to me. Like there's some I'm just like, no. But there's other ones that are really cute. So we can claim that one for Bonnie. Yep. Thank you, Bonnie.
Bonnie gets the owl for 3.
That'll be real confusing later.
Yes.
The whole thing will just be the owl. You get the owl. You get an owl. And you get an owl. Oh, you got a canoe.
I do. You like him?
Yeah.
He's in good shape. No chips, nothing on him. Daisy and buttons. Design. Now, Fenton made this, correct? Or no? You don't know. We're not sure.
Too many people had that mold over there.
I was going to say they did. I know. And there's not a... No, I was going to say. There used to be, there used to be a little sticker on there or something.
Yeah, it's older enough that they weren't marked.
Yep. And this is going to start at 15 for the canoe. If anyone's interested in it. I don't think it glows, but I'm checking it. And it doesn't. And this is 6.5 inches long. And 1.5 wide at the widest spot. But he's in great shape. No chips. No cracks. Nothing.
Now, see, that would be fun on a sink where you could put a bar of soap in it.
True.
Or, you know, stuff like that.
I remember my mom having one of these back when I was little growing up. She had this exact color, amber color canoe.
The amber was really, the amber and the green in those 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yes.
So common. The more sought after is like the royal blue, the cobalt.
Yes. Cobalt blues are always sought after.
And clear is very common in those as well.
So that's 15 if anyone's interested. Back to you, Becky.
Okay. Guess what? An owl.
We have an owl. Oh, I like him.
Yeah, this guy's different. So he's like flat and
he's a flat owl.
Narrow, yeah. Now it looks like he had a little skip in the glaze right there.
Right.
But I have run my fingernail over it multiple times. It's not coming off anymore.
Okay.
It might have just been a bubble or something. So
and they could put a little bit of clear on that and it won't go anywhere.
Yeah, like some nail polish. Yeah. And he's got a really shiny glaze on it.
Very shiny. I like him.
And then he's pottery as well. So yeah, he's almost like he was like pressed or like, almost like a cookie cutter kind of shape.
Yeah.
But he's that big, which means...
Is this $3 too?
Yep, it's just easier. 2 inches across, and he's not even 1.5 inches tall. Now, I didn't... Since all of these are porcelain or pottery or stone, I didn't check them with black light because they shouldn't be anything unless there's a glaze that's real.
Right.
But I don't think that's really something usually that... Nothing. Got nothing.
Got nothing.
Yeah.
I called him the flat owl. At least you'll remember him.
Like Flat Stanley. But look at his little
That's
feet.
right. That's right. Flat Stanley.
Like he's like sitting down
cute,
with his feet sticking out right in front of him.
Oh, you're right. Is he pouting?
Probably.
Or is that his feet?
That's his feet.
Oh,
I
thought that was his mouth.
No, I think these are his wings.
Gotcha. I see
and
now.
I think those are like his little claws.
Oh, yeah. Yep. He don't have a
He's
mouth.
just sitting like with his feet straight out in front of him.
Right. Because he's flat. That's right.
Flat owly. Okay.
All right. I have a Homeco makes this little baby with the little puppy.
Yeah, his eyes are kind of neat. He's got expressive eyes. I bet you they did those for like different years and stuff. The babies.
I bet they did, yeah. There's his little mark. That's all I know about him. He's in good shape. He might be missing part of his finger.
Uh-oh. The one in the back?
Yeah. He is. He's missing a little tip.
Oh.
It's right. Let's see if I can show you. Right there. You see where you see the white?
Yep.
Just a little chipped off there. So he's not perfect. I take that back. It's as close as you're getting to perfect with him.
Depends on who you talk to, probably.
That's right. You could probably file it down, actually.
There's a lot of things that if you just took a little, I mean, if you get a variety pack of Sharpies, you can just do a little, barely a touch up, and you're never going to see them from where it's displayed at.
3.5 inches long by 3.5 tall. And this will be, we'll say 10 on him. Yeah, he's got cute eyes.
First puppy or something.
Right, exactly.
Dog's got his eyes closed practically.
He's sleepy. That's a sleepy puppy. It's cute though.
You know, those were the things that everybody bought for kids, like 70s, 80s, 90s, when people were having birthdays or babies and stuff.
Exactly.
That like nobody, like I have some for my kids. I'm like, well, your grandma got it for you. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, I'm going to keep some of them for you, but still.
Exactly. They don't appreciate it now, but they will later, you know, a lot of time. Okay. Back to you, Becky.
See the Lane chest. Those are neat. Like a cedar chest.
Oh, that must be what she's talking about. Yeah.
Okay, these are going to be a pair because they are similarly decorated with
Yes, they
with
are.
the dots.
This is
And
a pair of owls.
yeah. So this is going to be, let's do $5 for this pair start.
Okay.
And this is more, there's several that have polka dots, but I've tried to pair them up how they look best together. And it says Leap, Leps, Peru. So it's not the stuff made in Uruguay, the
Right.
Rinconada, whatever.
Right.
Because he's got a little tuft on him, a little feather attached.
Oh, he does. He's cute.
So, but they both have the white belly and the polka dots on the back.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they're decorated. It's very similar.
And they both say Peru with different,
So they're made in Peru.
Yep. So they're clay or pottery.
Yeah. So we'll say clay.
So, and I do have 2 other pairs. They're all kind of very similar, but I just tried to, like the stripe on their head and the polka dots on the back and their yellow eyes.
So you're getting the pair for $5, guys.
Yep.
And these are Peru. They've been made in Peru.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a cute little set.
Yeah. So somebody obviously was picking these up as souvenirs when they would go places. So I do have 2 more pairs.
We got Becky and at 5.
Okay.
Becky.
This is the only one I think that has the little feather on his.
Got a feather on his head.
Yeah.
Top of his head. It's cute.
Okie dokie.
All right.
We're gonna call this the polka dot feather pair.
Polka dot feather pair. Goes to Becky E. Go.
Yep. Got it.
Unless somebody else comes in.
Hey, Angel girl. Good to see you.
Hey, Angel girl. Good to see you.
Thank you, Becky. Okay.
I have these, and this is what this is premium stack for project inspirations. And this is actually taped. They're brand new, and I have a lot of these. I need to open it though so you can see it, because
they're like scrapbooking papers.
Yeah, it's kind of like the scrapbooking, and some of them have foil sheets with foil. They're pretty. Hold on a minute. Didn't realize I didn't have one open. Wow. Hang on. Oh, please.
This one looks fuzzy, but he's not. It's weird. He looks blocked. Are they 12 by 12?
Yeah. They look like. What could these look like?
I love scrapbook paper.
Yeah. If you got somebody that that does these,
I haven't done any scrapbooking in forever, but
back side of it.
Is it double-sided? Well, like on the front and the back, it's a pattern?
No, it's a well, I mean the back has a pattern, but I don't know if you'd use this side. Maybe.
Oh, I always hated double-sided because you could never like decide which side you wanted to use.
Oh, well, I think if I was looking at it, I would go with the pink.
Well, yeah, maybe that's that one's a little more sparkly.
Yeah. And then you have this one.
You can fall back asleep. Sleep good, Geneva.
This one is has
like thanks. I'm happy. Sandy needs
to start on these. I'm gonna start them at 12. Is what I'm gonna start them at. Now they go for some good money online from what I've seen, because I looked them up, and they run about 20 a pack. I've got a lot of these, So that's why I'm figured 12's fair.
How many pages does it come with?
That's a good question. 12 sheets with gold foil. I think there's more than 12.
I think they're probably saying what specifically is contained in there.
Yeah, I wonder why it don't tell me how many total.
Oh, well.
Shame on them.
They should.
1, 2. Now I'll count them as I go here. So there's, okay, maybe there's like 2 of each design here. That's what it is. Because see, like this one, see, this is the back side of the one that had the best friends and stuff. So I just think it's.
I think on the way back it has like a sample of all of them. I keep seeing something.
Oh. Becky
when
might
you,
be right
when
again.
you turn it around to read the front, we're seeing the back. So I think that's all the colors it has.
That's probably it.
Yeah. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 18 different ones.
That seems more right to me.
Yeah. And if you said there's so many of each page.
Right. Some of them, it looks like there's more than one.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 at least. Let me just check it real quick.
They used to have big scrapbooking stores back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
We spent hours. We'd do like field trips up to Denver and go all day to like 2 or 3 scrapbooking stores.
Yeah. This says playful, pretty, posh, classy, creative. And then see, that's the back side of it. So I guess it depends on what you're scrapping.
Yes. Yes.
Smarty pants, Becky.
No, nobody's ever called me that before.
I know she is, Bonnie. Thank you.
Well, you were reading the front, and I'm like, turn it around.
I know. This is more like the different designs. I don't know. This just got some really cool. I thought they was cool.
Yeah. Well, and my mom used it in her classroom for all sorts of bulletin board things and stuff too. Yeah.
Elephants.
Yep. That's right. You can use both sides. Yes, making cards. That'd be a great way to have a card. You can have the inside and the outside are different patterns.
Foiled, gold foiled.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think Joann's, Michael's, and Hobby Lobby pretty much drove away any other of the small mom and pop scrapbooking shops around here. Yeah.
That figures.
Yeah, because we used to have one.
Yeah, some of these are really, I don't know.
Archivers, I think, was one of them. Oh, that's going way back.
Yeah, you're right, Marilyn. You can use both sides. That's the back side of this one. This is the back of
it. Almost as tall as Paula.
It's pretty big. I know I'm practically laying down trying to show you guys.
It's like going over her head.
And then this one's like, framed. It's a frame. I don't know. I just thought they was pretty cool.
I wish
that you had time to.
Yeah. But it's like you almost have to get everything out, and it has to be everywhere.
It's hard to see, but it's
to do it, to work on it.
There you go.
But I enjoyed doing it. We used to have a group here that would meet like the first Friday of the month at a church right across the street from me, basically. We'd start at like 5 o'clock and go till 10 once a month. And then once a year we would go to, we would do a weekend retreat. Mm-hmm. And we'd get one of those studio hotels and rent, 3 or 4 rooms.
Wow.
And so you'd have like a couple bedrooms and then like the big living area, and we'd all bring our tables and set up. That's and cool. We'd divide up the meals so that like a different person was making one meal throughout, so not everybody had to make meals. And we just hung out from Friday until you had to check out on Sunday. Some people would stay up all night. And it was fun. Yeah. The first one I went to of those, I was pregnant with Taylor, and he turns 22 this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
Yes.
They grow up so fast.
Caitlin just turned 25 yesterday.
25? Goodness. Yep. All right. That's all I'm showing you.
That's enough.
That's enough. I've showed enough of it. They're like, okay, Paula, we see.
All right. Well, I'm going to show you a choice of owls.
Here's the owls.
This one's a
Thank you, Bonnie.
porcelain. He almost looks like he'd be like flocked, but he's not.
He's cute though.
Yeah, he's got a little fuzzy attached. So he's a finer china. It's a little porcelain. It's much thinner. So it must have had a sticker of some sort. So there's that guy for, let's just start these two at $2 also.
Okay.
As a choice, because this one's just a little bitty one.
Little bitty.
And it's not marked, but he's very similar to the Peru ones because he's got the glaze on the back, but he doesn't have as much decoration on him.
Yeah, you're right. He does. He looks a lot like that one.
So he's tiny. He is just over an inch tall. And then this one that looks kind of, he like looks really proud, like standing up nice and
right.
Nice and he's got good posture. He is just under 2 inches tall. So those are this, that is this choice.
I see midget too.
Okay. It's funny, I'm starting to talk like John Woff occasionally today when I've been tired. I'm like this, there, that, and such and stuff. I'm like, doesn't make any sense, but
we understand you. That's the scary part.
No. Well, Mitch. Oh, Bonnie was. Oh, I see. Oh. Bonnie was in it too.
Oh, I didn't even see Bonnie's.
I didn't either until I was like, "Why is Midge bidding herself out?" Bonnie is out. Okay, so
sorry, Bonnie.
Call it for Midge at 3, and she can have choice of the mini or the good posture owl.
Which one would you like, or both?
Yep. And then if there's one left, Bonnie can have her choice. So it's going to be at 3. This mini guy. There's quite a bit of detail too with his little, like where he's standing.
Yeah, he does look a lot like the same design as the Peru one. She wants the mini.
Okay.
Midge does.
And Bonnie, are you interested in this guy at 3? Let me know.
Let her know, Bonnie, if you're interested in the other one. All right, here's a little.
Thank you, Midge.
A little, we'll say, little bowl. It's got, it's got all kinds of different designs on it.
Thank you, Bonnie.
She said proud, yes. Oh, okay, so you know she got it. Okay. That's what you're thinking of. Yes, Paula. There's the bottom. That's a little rough there where they broke it off, but it's still fine. This here bowl will start at 5 if anyone's interested with it. Want it? Can't even talk. I think words are becoming very hard for me now.
I know. This here's stuff
and such. Maybe that's why you're not talking right, because I'm messing you up.
No, don't. You're probably just, it's coming. It's like osmosis.
5.5 wide.
The nice cobalt.
Yes.
That's right. Watch that ruler, Bonnie. You'll poke an eye out.
And it is right at 3 3/4 tall. So yeah, it's a cobalt. Well,
and the start was.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sandy. I did say it. I said.
What's I saying? I missed it too. $5.
$5.
Got a nice. Got a nice swirl in it, though. Optic.
Yes, it does.
How many feet does it have? 4?
It's got 4 little feet.
Oh, 5.
5 little feet.
Yeah.
Got 5.
Now, see, that would be reminiscent to me. I would guess like Mexico or something like that. It's an artisan-ish piece.
Yeah.
But they mass produce their stuff, so a lot of it is made so fast. And that's what Eric was telling me, is when they make the glass so fast and they plunge their punty rod back in for more glass, that's where all the bubbles come from. because they're putting air in the glass every time they dip in and out for it. So if it's got more air bubbles in it, it's where they're producing it faster. So it doesn't have enough time to settle.
This doesn't really have a lot of that, but
okay.
I could see though what he's talking about, because like here on the bottom, I was talking about, it's kind of rough where they kind of knocked it off there.
Yeah.
They didn't really take time to smooth it out, you know, like others might.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Bonnie was putting it in as she was listening. And
thank you, Bonnie. At least somebody's listening to me. So if anybody's interested, $5.
I'm just like,
yeah. Like, whatever, Paula. Sure. Sure, Paula, whatever.
All right. I'll do a mini shoe. And it's a little one.
It's a mini.
It's in amber. It's got the daisy and button kind of pattern. It's just about 3 1/4 by about 1 1/4 wide and almost 2 inches tall. Now this one, I'll get it up in there. This got the Dagenhart mark on it. See that part with the D in the middle? Yeah. Yep. So it was probably an older mold because they tended to get molds from other people. And then Dagenhart had it, and then Boyd got all the Dagenhart stuff. Yep. And so
what was this one starting?
$8. $8. But and I don't know why, it just thrills me. It's so much cooler to me if it's marked with Dagenhart.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, they made some really cute stuff, I thought.
They did.
I think
they made some really neat stuff.
Yeah.
And this does not glow, unfortunately, but it is a cute little shoe nonetheless.
Yeah, it is. I see the other Becky is in at 8.
Right.
Anybody else?
I have to. This is going to sound terrible. I have to find my marbles before I leave, so I can see what I need to pick up.
Y'all, she's lost.
I know. I need to see if I need to get any on my way past the marble place.
Yes.
So because I did get some cool glow marbles, and I want to make some jewelry with that again too.
Yeah, you need to.
So I want to make sure I have enough to make,
I'll be happy to get my jewelry. I've been waiting on these damn earrings forever. Telling. I mean, over here.
All right, we can count it down for Becky. Hi, Mary. Welcome to Crazy. That's how Barb answers the phone all the time. Welcome to Crazy. Have a nice day.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it's like Grand Central Station on her phone occasionally.
Oh, I bet. So. I'm waiting on Jeff to chime in on that remark.
He's playing the guitar.
He's not paying no
better
mind
at this point.
He knows better. What you gonna do? Beat him up?
I haven't lost my marbles. I just need to relocate them.
They lost them, just like I've been trying to tell you.
No, there's some. Right. I have an idea, and I want to make sure that I get enough when I'm there.
Right, so. Exactly.
Thank you, Becky.
There you go, Miss Becky. You win those.
What was worse was when those stone eggs were rolling off my table the other day.
Oh, I know.
My desk must not be level enough because the little ones would just start to slowly wobble, and then they get catch up speed and go zooming off my desk.
Good to see you. All right, I have this. This is a water pitcher. This is probably my biggest item maybe one more item is a bigger item. This is the, and there's a name for this. I probably didn't write it down, so I don't know.
It looks very clear. It almost looks like it's got water in it.
Exactly. I mean, it is very clear glass, and it has a gold right around the top of it, and it's got some weight to it. And I will tell you how much because I can't remember nothing tonight.
Now there was one
3.5
style like that they called a beehive, but I think it was more of an angle. No. Like the pattern.
Well, I think this was the beehive.
Is that also called that? Okay.
I believe so.
Okay.
Now wait a minute. Shoot. Now it's bugging me. I should have wrote it down. I knew I should have.
I'm sure it's bugging you.
It is. Are you going to say something smart?
But the
Get
bees.
ready, Bonnie. You get her.
The bees. They're bugs.
Oh, God. Gee whiz. Becky's full of herself tonight. Okay.
No, I just, occasionally can remember a few words. They're coming out, not crooked.
Beehive. Yeah. They call it the heavy crystal beehive. That's what it's called.
Well,
Or ribbed. Other people call it ribbed.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, if you want a really nice picture, and there's no chips, no cracks in it at all.
You know how many clear water pitchers we got as wedding presents?
Oh, you probably got a lot back when you got married.
I think we got 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think y'all thirsty.
Yeah. It was before you really could register for stuff like that.
Oh, true. Mm-hmm. This is going to start at, I'll start at 20. That's what I'll start it at. And I'm going to give you height on it. See how clear it is, though? It's clear as it can be.
Yeah, it looks very clear.
And I told you now it's 3.5 pounds of glass.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean it's a little heavy.
You might need a booth somewhere, Paula.
I know it. You've told me that before. I think you tell me that about every time we talk. Paula, you need a booth. Paula, you need to get a booth.
Well, I mean, it's a great way for the big stuff that we find that you just can't pass up, that you don't want to ship.
5 inches wide. And
that's right, Sandy. This is Paula's smalls tonight.
Yes, it is. This is. I was gonna say I have one more piece that might be. I don't think it outweighs this one though. 8.5 if you count out to the handle.
Well, I found. I don't know. You were watching with Steven last week. I found a couple really big, tall pieces.
Yes.
Where I was like, well, I can't leave them here.
That's right. Exactly. That's right. This is my smalls.
That would make a neat wedding present, though. It would. You could put it with a couple other serving pieces or something, or a nice tablecloth, or make a nice ensemble present. Okay. I'm going to bring up this and then I'll go back to the owls.
Okay.
So the box is busted. However, this is the set. It's by Brio, which is a really good wooden toy. Is it German? I can't remember. Can't read it. And Legos is it's Swedish also. Brio is also Swedish. So this is the set, but it is missing. I think I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 8 animals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's missing 1 animal. That's what it's missing. So we have the barn, the silo, the animals, the fence, a couple trees, and like a chicken feeder. So
what are you missing? Which animal? Do you know? You don't have to take it apart if you don't know. I just let you know.
I have a duck. I'm missing a white duck.
Okay.
And
how much is this starting at?
Let's start it at 15. It's a really neat little set. It's super durable. They have really nice graphics. So there's like the barn with the roof, because this goes with like all the wooden creative play toys and stuff too. And then you can buy the different cityscapes. This is the silo.
Cute.
I like the silo just all by itself because that lid stays on there. It's super cute. So there's the cow, but he has someone
took his horn.
He needs a little Sharpie. And there's a horse. So these were like what I sold at the 12 Days of Christmas. And I sold each critter for $1 a piece, basically. There's the rooster. There's the chicken.
Rooster,
there's the pig.
Have you ever heard that joke? When they say rooster, pullet, hen. You gotta look at me. Rooster, pullet, hen. What did I say that was? When we was little, they'd say, pull it. You tell them, pull it.
Okay.
Just share it. That's what it reminded me of when you share.
I've not heard that one before.
Yeah. Well,
2 trees. And like the little chicken feeder or well, I guess, what it would be.
Yeah.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections of fencing. So they're like these little cross sections with these little flat boards that can go, and you can make all sorts of little stalls and everything. So there's eight of the posts and 8 of the fences.
Remember, like Lincoln logs. Remember those?
So yeah,
this is cute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 13, 14. So yeah, more than, I mean, if I had pieced it out at my 12 days of Christmas sale, it would have been, it's basically $1 a piece. The fence is all one section for $1. So
right.
I know. See, Sandy?
I know you just didn't start pointing at me in silence over there. Bonnie, please pay attention to what Becky's doing. Bonnie will get you.
She said it's crazy in here. I said, oh.
She said what?
She said it was crazy in here tonight. Like I said, welcome to crazy night.
She's like, and they keep me on this side of the screen for good reason. I don't know what she means by that. Not sure what that means.
Yeah, it's just missing the duck. A little white duck. But
so they can pick up a duck.
Yeah.
You
know, that's the whole set in the baggie.
So if anybody wants a nice wooden toy set.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cute in a little drawstring, like cloth bag or something too.
Right, exactly. All right. This is old-fashioned Letty Lane embossed cutout doll and costume sheet.
Oh, yes. I remember these.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
And this is 1981 Merrimack Publishing of New York. Printed in Hong Kong. It's got some age to it. It's never been opened. This is going to be $8. If anyone's interested, speak now, forever hold your peace.
Is it a specific character? Or
yeah,
no?
It looks like there's that's what I was just checking. The mother, I guess that's dad. I was going to say, I don't think that's the butler. There's mom, daughter, dad. Whoops. I think. Pretty sure it's dad. And then maid. All of them's got some, like a couple
Victorian
outfits.
Looking.
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm.
I see a top hat, Edward. Goes with the outfit. Yeah.
My grandma would get those, like the Princess Diana ones.
Oh, yeah.
They used to have a merchandise mart up in Denver, like a wholesalers where a whole bunch of wholesalers would set up.
Uh-huh.
And since she was a vendor, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of license you have, as long as you have a tax ID license, you can get in there.
Oh.
And she loved the dolls and the paper dolls and the dolls and the teddy bears.
Yeah, I think they have the theme of like Victorian look, but they're from 1981. Hong Kong.
I mean, 84 is almost 40 years old.
Yeah.
So
hard to believe that that's the case, but
I know.
If you're interested, let me know.
I know.
Back to Becky.
All right. I have 2 singles. They're a little bit different. We'll do choice again.
Choice?
This is one of the Peru ones, but he's got a little different name on him. Ooh, and he's got a shiny gold label. So,
okay, handmade. Made in Peru.
PAULA123SOUTHERNVTGFINDS, made in Peru.
That's
cool. And it looks like he's got like a soccer ball right here.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it does.
So he's got some, it's very similar to the Uruguay stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like a white, this one's almost like a white clay background.
Yeah, it is.
And then all
the white too.
So this would be $3 start choice. He's got the blue and the yellow and the greens. And his feathers. I love that where they've added the color just shows off the detail that they've already had in the clay.
Exactly.
So he is just over 2 inches tall. And the other choice, this one is metal. And I believe somebody painted him.
Yeah, they had to. Or he looks
So,
cool.
I mean, he kind of looks like a hobby piece in a way.
Doesn't matter. They did a good job on him.
Mm-hmm. Because there's something right.
Oh,
And I can't read that without a
boy.
magnifying
I
glass.
do see it.
But
Oh,
there's something there.
Looks
So it
like it's
reminds me.
signed.
Yeah. It reminds me of like the pewter pieces that they would do for like the military guys or
Yeah.
the animals and stuff. So, but he's heavier. He's like 2 to 3 times the weight of these other clay ones.
Oh, yeah.
But he's kind of whitewash on all the feathers. He looks a little more sleepy though.
I see Becky is in for 3.
Okay. So this will be the choice. He's got an attitude.
Yeah.
But look at the details on his claws and everything.
That's one said they did a good job on him.
Mm-hmm. All right. Becky Paul is coming in at 4. This one also reminds me a little bit of that Tootsie Roll owl with the any of the ones that like this were like, or the one from Christopher Robin, Winnie the Pooh.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just that big scowl face. Yeah. So let us know if you want to be at 5 or more, Becky.
She only wants Peru. Okay. Let her have Peru and I'll take the other one.
Okay, dokie. We'll count her down then.
Yep.
So we'll put it at 5 for Becky. And then the middle one goes to Paul.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Thank you. I'll watch for the countdown.
Huh?
I'll watch for the countdown, but I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm putting it in there.
I know.
Oh, you said you're watching for the countdown.
Just in case. Just in case.
Just in case. There you go. Thank you, Becky. And
Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Becky.
All right. This is a Frank Coma pottery. This is a centennial plate. 2007, I guess. I don't know exactly what that's supposed to mean. Oak.
Well, it's probably the 100 years of their company, I would guess.
You know, it's supposed to be Oklahoma. Is that? Oh. Okay, no, that is right. I was going to say, wait a minute. That's not spelled right. Paula can't even spell right tonight. Okay. Anyhow, it's Oklahoma. It presents this commemorative plate in honor of Oklahoma's centennial. That's why it's 2007. On November 16th, 1907, Oklahoma became the 46th state in the Union. The design depicts the state bird, the scissor-tail flycatcher, encircling the state tree, the redbud. Frank Coma pottery, 2007. Artist is Jacob, and it's also signed by him. He also signed it. At the top.
Frank Coma did a lot of Western style pottery.
Yep.
The wagon wheel, creamer and sugar and plate set. We see a lot of it out here. The cowboy-esque stuff out here.
This one, we're going to put the price at, we'll do a starting bid of 18 on this one. And that's a good price in case you do want it. In case anybody's interested.
There's just, I think it's basically a redware base.
Yeah, I think it is too. I don't know.
They do. I mean, we usually see the browns and the greens in their glazes. So I know they do other ones. And I think Francoma did are they the ones that did the donkey and the elephant mugs too, I think?
Yeah, I think so.
The political ones every year. So.
What did you miss? Did she miss anything, Bonnie? I don't know. How long you been gone, Bonnie?
Owls.
Owls?
A farm. Had a Brio farm up.
Yep. She's got a wooden...
all the wooden pieces.
Yeah. I can't even talk. It's in my head. It's not coming out my mouth. And then this is the Frank Coma plate, commemorative plate for the state of Oklahoma, signed by the artist, Jacob.
So that's when you scroll back and then put us on double and see how silly we sound. To catch up.
Like I've only been gone 10 minutes. She sold the farm. Okay, then you didn't really miss a lot.
Yeah, then the other owls that I had up sold, so
right.
That's not available. Okay, here is one of the last. I have two more. This is the second pair. Now I put them together because of the gray faces. This is a $5. And they have the polka dots again. And they're more on the on the back. And but they're the ones that looked most like together for this set.
Those are blue.
So. And where is it? There's the LEPS for Peru. And this one has the same as that sticker.
Oh yeah.
So, but they're all Peru. So
yeah.
I don't know if it was the name of I don't know what LEPS stands for. It could be this could be or the PE. That could be the P in that name. I don't know.
True. I see Bonnie's at 5.
Regardless, they're coming together.
Yeah, they're cute. They're cute.
So this one's just a little bit shorter.
They go together, they're coming together. I see Becky at 6.
This is 1.5 inches tall, and this one is almost 2 inches tall. So
1.5 and almost 2. So I'm just going
to do like how they're got the polka dots on them.
Yeah. And I just like the detail that they've got on these, the way they painted them too.
He's sitting on the log.
Yeah.
And this guy's just sitting. He's got 1 foot up in the front and
he's
one
chilling.
down. Yeah.
He's chilling now. I see Bonnie's at 7.
Playing a stork.
Yeah.
Now Becky says, pass to Bonnie. Okay.
Alrighty. Thank you for your bid.
Thank you both. Put you down for this pair. This will be the gray pair.
Oh, I called it blue, I think.
Oh, well,
whatever.
No worries. They're gray to me. But I guess it does kind of look like that steel blue color, kind of bluey gray color. Got it. And we were at 7.
LD, I can't even spell. Souls. Souls. Sold.
Souls.
Souls. Congrats, Bonnie.
That's what the owls say. Soul.
That's right. Okay.
Thank you both.
This was my other bigger piece. Now I have actually 2 of these. They're planters. And these are Hager.
Oh, yeah.
2 of them exactly the same color. The emerald green is what I call it.
Yeah.
This is going to start at, let's see how deep this is. Oh, shoot. Got a glare on it.
I haven't ever looked up where Hager was made.
Where it was made?
Yeah. I will Google it quick.
Yeah, this copyright on this is 1997.
They were still producing for quite a while.
Yeah. This is actually...
Oh, Michigan.
Michigan. 6 3/4 tall.
Royal Oak, Michigan. Oh, they moved to Royal Oak, Michigan in 1957.
And this is 9.5 inches wide. We're going to start these at, let me think here a minute. We'll say 14. We'll start it at. And like I said, I have
all sorts of neat animals and pots and planters.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like their stuff, actually. I like, especially their older stuff, I like.
Yeah. Sandy's like, oh, Lord.
What's that supposed to mean there, Miss Sandy?
They've made so much.
You still won.
We're still here.
So these are 3 pounds. So they're 3 pounds. They're not like, I thought they was lighter, but they're not. They're about the same as that I think the picture was 3.5, so it's a half a pound less.
Mm-hmm.
But they're both the same. I only brought one out to show you.
Well, yep. You just put it up and you pull it down, and the other one looks just like this.
Wait a minute. There you go.
Yep,
There's the second one.
There's the second one.
Right.
The identical twin.
But they're nice. They're nice little pots.
Yeah, they would be pretty. I mean, you could do a really nice centerpiece with those.
Yeah.
They made so many different
Good night,
styles over the years.
Yeah, they did.
Good night, Mitch.
All right. That's it.
There was one big, I know, Yvonne really likes the Hager stuff.
Yeah.
And I picked up
I like
something.
their pottery. The pottery.
It was a big, I mean, it was a big piece. It was like 1.5 feet tall. And I said, I'm going to get this for you. She's like, you sure you don't want it? I'm like, no.
Was it a sculpture?
Yeah, it was a cat or a dog or a something.
I have a big piece that's Hager that's beautiful. It's a woman.
And they did some of those ones with like the angular features to them too.
Oh yeah.
But so this is my last pair, and these guys are virtually identical.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. So
Pair of owls.
They're $5 for the pair.
Pair of owls. Oops.
Yeah. So this guy is, the big one is 2.25 inches, and he's got a little piece of pottery still in there. Because you can see the hole in the bottom.
Oh yeah.
And there's the mark. And then the little one is 1.5 inches tall.
Was this also the Peru ones?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
oh,
made in Peru, the LEPS.
All right.
Yep. These ones are the ones that match the most, like identical as a big one and a small one.
Yep, you're right.
So yeah, she does.
Oh,
and I was like, she has a whole case that she's dedicated to just displaying Hagar at the booth.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, I will just buy this for you because I don't want to leave it here for someone else. And I know you'll like it and it'll look great in your display. So
yeah, I like their stuff too. I do.
I think they did giraffes or something. Now, if I saw those, the antelopes are neat. Like the antelopes, and they put their head up, and like the horns come around to the back, like back to their back. Those are cool too. Yeah.
So this pair is $5, and they are Peru, made in Peru.
Yep, and I think I see Becky.
Oh, Becky,
before
I'm sorry,
there.
Becky.
So.
I don't know why I'm not seeing things. It's right there.
I don't know. She was faster than you. Imagine that.
Uh-oh. Bonnie, I need you to defend me. Becky's doing it again. She's being a smarty pants.
Listen, you're both faster than me on the computer, so it's not a problem.
All right.
Yes, I went back and watched it. We were doing stuff at Mom's house, and
Oh.
So yeah, she did a booth like question and answer with the twins that she does a show with, and then Amy Yoso Boho, and everybody was in a different state and a different city and a different mall. So that was kind of cool.
Get her,
because then you got to see and hear a whole bunch of different information from across the country.
Right. So. You see that? That's right. Bonnie's
Listen, she wouldn't know that I loved her then.
Don't even, Becky. The second. Don't do that. You don't know.
I love you, Paula.
I love you too.
Okay, thank you, Becky. I see it's going. It's going.
Yeah, it's going. It's just a little bit of a lag. Yeah. Here we go. All right.
Yeah. And I was thinking too, I'm like, well, I mean, since she and I are in the same mall, it doesn't, there's no need to have two of us, obviously. But we just started in Stevens Mall a couple months ago. So that's a whole different ball game doing one like out of state. So, and I was amazed at how low the rent was in Ohio for Amy's.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, she was like only $150, $125 for a 10 by 10 space.
Oh, wow. That's
I was
pretty
like,
cheap.
yeah, that's like half as much as here.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, Stevens, our one at Stevens in Alabama for a 10 by 10 is $100. I mean,
Dang.
so
I
it's
don't
all in where it's all in the location. I think the
Yeah, I
New
was
York
gonna
guys, theirs is the most just because it was a case. So they have a smaller space for like 125.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it being higher up there.
Yeah.
All right. Here is some alabaster.
Ooh, the fruit.
The fruit. This is an apple. It's wooden that they've put in there.
Oh.
There we go. I may have showed you guys these before, but you're seeing it again. If you have seen it once, you've seen it twice now.
Mm-hmm.
And Mesa is
Wow.
$2.50.
Mesa.
Goodness. So far from I bet Sandy's
Now,
like way out.
Now, Becky, see, I was in Mesa at the end of May, beginning of June this year. They
Mesa,
have two
Arizona.
brass armadillos too, and they're a lot higher, in my
Mm.
opinion. But did you have a start on your fruit?
Oh, nope. Starting price on the alabaster will be $12. Choice. Because I have the
Yeah,
apple.
it's different. What do you think that orangey one is?
I don't know. I kind of figured it was either orange or maybe a lemon. I don't know. It doesn't really look like a lemon though to me.
No.
What do you think?
I don't know. Oranges don't usually have stems like the grocery
That's
store
right.
oranges
They don't. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I guess you can decide. Looks like it's like, whoops, white.
Yeah.
And there's some of their coloring there.
I was in there with, oh, give me a second.
She's forgotten.
Tiger.
Oh, you're in there with Tiger?
Vintage and Vino, and Bree Gia's daughter was there, and Coffee and Curious.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Here's a peach, I think is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, well, it does have that line through the side, so I would say that would be a peach then.
Yeah.
A grapefruit, Marilyn said.
Looks like grapefruit. Kind of does.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, with that little pink side.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, cool. I like that place because it was like
Nice.
like kind of flea market up front and then vendors in the back, and it had a lot of stuff.
Wow.
It was a nice place, nice mall.
Nice place, just expensive. Is that what you were saying?
No. Well, they also have, this place is called Call It New, Call It Antiques. So like they had a variety of vendors there.
It's a pear.
Yeah. A Bartlett, maybe.
Yes, a Bartlett pear. Becky's like, yeah.
Okay, Paula.
We can see that.
I concur.
Yes, you concur. So if you
Cool.
want you can let me know. I'm done showing fruit. Back to Becky.
That's it. No more fruit for you.
No more fruit for you.
I have a couple pins, and they are new though. So, but they're cool. I got a dragonfly one.
Oh,
it's
cool.
got like the big rhinestone in the middle, and the rest is like an enamel. There's a couple little rhinestones in the tail.
I like it. Dragonfly. Dragonfly.
Cool.
Brooch. Or I'm going to call it a brooch. How much is this going to be? Starting at?
Let's say $7. That's right.
So it's not vintage, but it's
no, it's new, made in China.
But it's still pretty though.
Fashion jewelry. Yeah, I wanted to see how it
glowed.
Yeah, just see how the quality of them were. So.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
There's I don't think I have enough time now, but in BTS, some people take these and put them on their napkin rings, to decorate their napkin rings with brooches. And I don't think I have enough time to get in any quantities of it. So.
Oh, gotcha.
But I thought it had would have a little more
He's got little eyes and everything. He's cute.
Yeah. I
But
thought,
yeah, you could
I
still
don't know.
put
For
him
some
on.
reason, I was thinking this was rhinestones, but it is more of the enamel look.
Yeah.
To it, like painted on. But yeah, he's
Yeah,
a
when
nice
you first
color.
look at it, you would. I could see how you could think it was rhinestone because the way they've made it.
Yeah, it's about 2.5 by 2. The wings are 2.5, and then 2 this way, and it's got that safety rollover clasp on it, I believe. Oh no, it doesn't. It just hooks in. Let's look at that. I haven't taken it off the card yet. Well,
maybe it's older than you think then if it's got that type of a clip that goes under.
No, it's like see the curl here?
Oh.
So it just goes under that.
Right.
It's new.
Okay. Never mind. Does it glow?
Not that I'm aware of.
She's going to check.
We can double check.
Yeah, it's pretty.
No glowing.
Fruity.
But you can kind of see it's like a two-tone green. Like you can see where it's darker.
Yeah, that's what I like about
paint than some of it. Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, no glow. Okay.
All right.
I only have one more new thing, and then I have three that I passed.
3 that you passed?
Yeah, that I could show again.
Oh, okay, cool. I got one more. Hey, Melanie, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm sorry I haven't been at your any of your shows if you've had them because I haven't seen them. I haven't gotten any notification of them.
That's what I was telling Jeff. I just haven't had the time to go looking for people when they've been on lately.
Right. What was I saying? I have one more to go. That's what I said.
Yeah, you said you had one more that you hadn't shown yet.
Oh. Gee whiz. I'll show y'all the egg. Hobnail. Egg. Denton.
Oh, yeah, the amber.
This is pre-logo days. So it's an older piece, but I like it. And I figure if I don't sell it, I'm going to keep it myself.
There you go.
That's what I'm going to do.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing about doing a lot of this is that I'll just keep this for a little while.
I do that a lot. I do that a lot.
I'll offer it up later.
That's right. So, I don't have to,
There's a couple pieces back here that I have identified just from all, over time watching and went, oh, that's what that is.
That's what that is. Exactly.
I didn't know what it was, but I liked it.
I'm loading my whatnot store and doing inventory while I watch. Oh, wow. Cool. I've done 2 shows lately, getting back in the swing. Okay. Good. Well, I work all the time, so I don't know when you're having your shows, but are you doing any with Miss Pat? I don't even catch her shows. Hardly ever.
I saw her live the other day, but I think she was just almost done.
Was she?
Yeah.
The egg is actually right at 4.5 inches tall. And about 2 inches wide at the opening. It's in perfect shape. This is going to be $20 if I didn't say. I need to hold back too. That you need to hold back just to enjoy it. Yeah. That's what I would do, Becky. If you're enjoying it, hold on to it,
Yeah, I find that there's certain things if I go, I really like that because there's not a lot that I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
So if I like it, I'm like, oh, I'll just enjoy it for a little while. It's not a problem.
I got pieces I'm still enjoying. I've had for a while. Some of them I've had over a year. Enjoying research. Exactly.
Yep. Cracked egg.
Amber,
like the top is cracked open.
Oh, I was going to say, what she mean cracked egg? It isn't cracked.
That might be a little misleading, once or twice.
Just a little bit. All right. That's it.
Okay, this is the last one I haven't showed, and it is a sea turtle pin. And it is
cute.
Full of the blue and greens, the Aurora Borealis rhinestones. I'd start him at 7 also. He's got like his
Gotcha.
eyes are like black. I'm sure mom would like him, but she's a turtle person, but
yeah. Has she seen it?
probably not. No.
Okay. You said this was starting at, what'd you say?
7. But it's got that little, see, it goes under and then it just goes right under there as well too. So it's got a gold tone back to it. But yeah, I was thinking it'd be cool to have some of these, but it's really hard to tell what kind of themes people want for like napkin rings, because there's one guy that just goes over the top and like everything. He's like, the more bling, the more better. And I'm like, okay, well,
some people are like that.
Yeah. But I was like, I didn't know that you'd like it that much. So it is new. Same thing, made in China. But I mean, for shiny.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'll probably show it to mom when I see her this week too.
Sure.
But I like that it's got blues and greens. Yeah. Very goes with the theme of the animal really well.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. I only had 2 owls that weren't claimed.
Right there. So
the flat owl.
Flat owl.
And the stone one, which is pottery, but he looks like a river rock. And they were each $3 starts.
So if anybody's interested in Becky's little owls, the
flat owl or the round owl.
That's right.
I guess that's the easiest way to do it.
And then the canoe.
Oh, yeah.
Bonnie wanted to see it. There you go.
Darth Vader owl. It does. It looks like a Darth Vader owl.
You know, that's funny. I didn't even think about that.
Thanks, honey.
Here you go, Jeff. You keep her on her toes. I see Becky's in at 3.
All right.
Becky, which do you want, dear? You want Darth Vader, or do you want the smooth one?
Well, we're at 3 start, and since they've been up before, I mean, Bonnie, it would,
they're $3 is what they're starting at. So if you want to jump in, we got Becky in at 3. Kinda.
I mean, I can see it totally. Yeah, I can totally see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, definitely. Mouth. Well, once you say it, then it's kind of out there, Then you see it.
Yep. Good job, Jeff. Thanks a lot. He's loved Star Wars all his life. So it doesn't surprise me that
that's at 3, Miss Bonnie, if you want to get in.
What he would see on it.
Do what now?
He's loved Star Wars all his life. So it doesn't surprise me that that's what he would see.
That's what he sees. True. Yeah. Brown if Bonnie wants green.
Oh, okay. Oh, on the canoe. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries. So Becky wants the brown one.
Yeah. The price on this
and then your price on your canoe
was 20. Right? I think that's what I had it at.
That sounds about right.
I think so.
Justin has the Darth Vader owl.
Look at Sandy. I am your father.
Ooh. Oh, okay, Becky.
Good one, Sandy. That's funny. Yep, Becky wants both. Okay.
I need to,
Oh, did I say 15, Bonnie? Is that what I said on the canoe? Then 15. I don't remember. I thought I said 20. I'm sorry. Becky's no help to me, as you can tell.
Oh, the picture was 20.
Yeah, the picture was 20. And the egg was. Maybe that's where we got confused.
Maybe.
Stay home, stay home, stay home. What does that mean?
It's a little icon that looks like a house. But it's got a play button with like a roof on it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's supposed to be an arrow or what for Sandy. But
okay, Bonnie.
You can't see it in your chat. If you look on another chat, you'll see it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I was going to say, I don't know what that means, but okay. All right, Miss Bonnie, it's yours, dear. Yeah.
Well, this was my last thing, was the Brio farm. I forgot about it. It was sitting
Oh,
to
that's
the
right. She
side.
had her wooden house or wooden
Yeah.
playset, I mean.
So yeah, the barn, the silo, the fence, 2 trees, and 7 critters, and a
Yep.
little well or chicken feeder or whatever.
Yep. She was
All,
only missing just the little white duck, which
yeah, we're
to me is no
missing.
big deal
Yep,
for a
just
set like
one
that.
critter. Yeah, and it's made in.
No problem, Bonnie. You got it. Excuse me. Thank you. See, I forget what prices I even say. I just say them as I go.
Well, that's why I put stickers on things, because I don't remember. Because then I come back to it and I'm like, ooh, I don't remember what I
Listen here,
said.
Miss Missy. Miss Perfect over there.
No, I mean, I don't remember. That's why I have to write stickers. I'm very well aware of the fact I don't remember from the beginning to the end. What does that one say? Oh, that one says game over.
Yep.
It's a little
Turquoise
thing
covering
like
eyes.
going like this.
I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I guess for some reason I don't see the emoji. I just see the words.
There's
Why is that?
like you can only see like the smile faces and the stop signs. Like there's certain ones you can see on StreamYard, and the rest of them are you can see on other devices.
Huh. That's just weird. Very weird to me.
It is, because at first I'm not.
Stop it, stop it, stop it. You're going to yawn, you'll make me yawn.
I would like to say it's because we've done so much work this weekend, but I just think I'm still catching up.
You probably are.
That dust storm was exhausting.
The storm?
The dust storm last Sunday.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, that was something that I was actually worried for you out there. I was glad that you stopped where you stopped and I just was hoping, because I got up the next morning and seen where there had been 2 tornadoes touched down, and I was wondering, dang, was that close to you? Because they were talking about those high winds.
Well, and that's what I said to Jeff. I said, I pulled over, gonna get some gas, get some food, and make a decision. He says, sounds like a great idea. And I was like, that's right. So can you see the mushroom, the turtle, and the laughing face that Becky put in?
Oh, I see what Becky put in. Yes.
So I think Sandy said that some of them are YouTube emojis and some aren't. So
okay, I got you.
Oh,
Bonnie, that's sweet of you. Look at there. She's sending you a Scandinavian horse napkin holder you wanted for your show.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
How sweet.
I wish we could just, like literally just put my box in a thing and we could just switch,
Right.
The portal.
Teleport it.
Yep.
That would be cool. Oh crap, Becky's out there.
Yeah,
I know, right?
I mean, I was okay, and then as it started to get dark, I was like, this is silliness. It's just silly.
Yeah, it's too dangerous.
It's not worth an extra hotel, a $50 extra isn't a big deal. And
now when it comes to a person's life, and your safety, it's just not worth it.
Yeah, and I was like, it's going to take over an hour, and it's getting dark, and I'm already kind of frustrated, and I've seen too many accidents, so I'm just going to call it and be done. So
right. No, I'm glad you did, because I was just hoping that where you had stopped at, you was going to stay safe.
Yeah, I don't have enough common sense, but I mean, at first I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. And then I got to the pile up and went, well,
yeah, if you can't
but there wasn't like another place to really stop until I got to where I was. I mean, because you would pass it and then you go, oh, well, there went a gas station, and then it takes you 3 more miles to come back.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, well, the next one I see, I will get off and go to. So
yeah, I'm glad you did.
Yeah,
when you did.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it was a little frustrating because you have a plan.
I know, and Becky sticks to the plan.
Well, I mean, I just wanted to have less travel, but it wasn't too bad. If I'm going to split my days up, I like to have them kind of even.
Oh yeah, I got you.
So, but I mean, I drove longer because of the weather anyway.
Right.
So exactly.
Because after that, did you like when you got up the next morning? How was it then?
It was windy, but all the dust had settled down.
Right.
Like I
So,
drive across Kansas constantly.
right.
And it could be very windy. Like you're
Hmm.
driving at a
Like
constant
you're fighting
angle
the wheel.
just to stay on the road going straight.
Yes.
So I do that a lot. That doesn't bother me.
Right.
But like and it wasn't so bad too, because as I was going, because I was going north, it was at my tail end. So it was kind of pushing me the right direction
Right.
the majority of the time.
Yeah.
When it turned and it was coming from the side and you're seeing chunks of things
Yeah.
flying
That's
at
the
you,
thing
I
you got to
was like,
watch out for.
oh,
Yeah.
well, that's not good.
No.
So,
No,
but
you should.
nothing really even scratched my car. Nothing broke my window.
That's good.
Um,
Yeah.
so it
Yeah.
was
We know.
time to call it, and I did. So
Yeah. Yeah. We know you're a big girl.
yeah,
But you know, we still worry about
I
our
know, and I
kids.
appreciate that everybody's thinking of me and looking out.
Mhm.
But I was like, right now it's okay. And then I got to the point where I was like, no, it is not okay, and I need to be done.
Right. Right.
And actually, they changed my date on my hotel, so they let me reschedule it.
Oh, good.
So I didn't even lose that hotel night. They didn't have
Well,
to eat it.
well, see, there you go. That
Hmm.
worked out.
Yep. So that was good.
Hmm.
And then, yeah. So, and then it still gave me the possibility to now cancel it with no fee or no penalty
Oh, there you
for
go.
up to so many days beforehand. So,
Well, that worked out then.
yeah, I've just never driven through. I've never driven in something like that. I've driven in snowstorms like that.
Sure. But when you have the wind and then it's dust, like you're saying,
Yes.
you're not used to it for one thing. You're not
No.
haven't experienced it, so it's something brand new.
Now,
At
if it
start
had been
time,
snow and ice
mhm,
and blowing that hard, I would
yep,
have got off a long time ago, because I'm very well aware of as soon as it gets wet and it freezes, because the wind freezes so fast.
yes,
And then the road freezes and the gust will just push you right off the highway.
sure will. Yep.
So if it had been snow and ice, I would have been, I'm out.
Oh, okay.
But I'm like, it's just sand. It's all right.
Yeah, no big deal.
Until
Just
it wasn't all right anymore.
and you're like, okay, I gotta stop now.
Well, and that's why I build in some of those extra, like I build in enough time. Like I don't have to get somewhere. I don't want to drive 16 hours
Right.
and have to be somewhere. That's why we like to do so 6-8 hours a day,
Split
and
it up
gives us
again.
enough time to stop and
Mhm.
have a break.
That's true.
So, yeah.
That way you're not so wore out driving too.
Yeah.
Because driving as far as you're going all over the place, that's a lot of driving.
Mhm. Yeah. So, yep. I gotta go get my I think I'll get my tires rotated, just because they're really not due before I go out again. But I'm probably just have them look at. I'm not due for an oil change either, but
Just in case.
just
Probably
have them
best.
pop it off or check it, make sure we're
Yeah.
all good.
I
So,
went today, as a matter of fact, and got about 2 tires. Now, tire prices for brand new tires have
mhm.
doubled. I don't know if anybody realizes
I
this.
got mine a year ago May,
Uh-huh.
so it was significantly more than the 2 years prior.
Oh, okay. Then yes, exactly. So like before I could get like 4 tires for
Mhm.
my vehicle, get an oil change, everything out the door, 450 at the most. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's that for 2 tires.
Shoot. Yeah,
Oil.
I think it was close to 800, though,
Yeah.
6 to 8, because then they do all the mountain balances and the stems
Yeah.
and the
Yeah. Yes. All that extra
removal and
crap they charge us for anyhow, but
disposal. Yeah.
yeah. But it's like, good Lord. I was like, good grief. I remember 2 years ago or 3 years ago, you could get tires, all 4 tires for that, for the price of 2, you
Well,
know?
back in the day, you can get tires for a quarter a piece, 25 bucks a pop.
Okay, then. All
Well, I
right.
mean, we would when we were first married and
Yeah.
the kids were little.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not paying more than 25 to 50 bucks a tire.
Exactly. 30 bucks
Absolutely
a
not.
tire. True. That's very true.
Hmm.
Yes. Thank you, Becky. Yes, everyone. Hit the thumbs up, please.
So, Becky, is your name on Whatnot the same as here?
Yeah.
And how do you like Whatnot? I mean, I've done a few there, and it's just that I don't like doing, like, yeah.
Becky doesn't care for it.
It's okay. but I don't like preloading everything.
Right. You like to go on a whim. You already know what you got and you're ready to go. You got a sticker and you're going. You want to wait
Yeah,
until
well,
after?
I mean, it's that,
Oh.
I have, well, let's just say if I have 50 items, I can enter them all in and hope half sell, or I can wait until I see what sells and just enter that half in.
Oh, I
And
see.
that's why I like just invoicing, entering what sells versus everything like eBay.
Right, right.
So,
But the good thing, though, I guess now, from what I understand, is when you do enter, it used to be you had to re-enter, I guess, whatever didn't sell. Now it'll hold it.
oh, well, that
Now,
would be nice.
now it holds it to
You've
where if you,
only done, thinking
I've
about
only
it.
done whatnot. Oh, you've only done whatnot. Oh, so she's never done YouTube.
Mm-hmm. I
So
mean,
she
I
doesn't.
think Whatnot is one of the up and coming platforms for live selling for sure.
Yeah, it is.
So it's
Yeah,
just a different,
it's different.
it is different. I like the chat and
Yep.
the camaraderie. I like the
Yeah.
being able to do stuff with people on YouTube
Hmm.
and being able to have a whole, conversation and stuff while we're doing something else. On Whatnot, it seems like it's kind of a distraction
Right. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
because I've watched a few Whatnots and they are so slow. I'm like,
I know.
I haven't,
I lose my attention real quick. I'm like, oh, good Lord, I can't wait 5 minutes for you to show one piece.
yeah, or they'll show and show and show and show and show
Yes.
and
Right.
then say, okay, what do you want to see? And I'm like,
What do you want to see? Why are you selling?
well, I
That's the
mean,
other thing.
yeah,
They're like, well, we'll scan and you tell us what you want. If you see something you want, tell me. And I'm like, I don't like that idea anyhow, because it's like, well, you should have some kind of agenda. But I guess some people have
yeah,
so much stuff, spread out too on their tables or whatever they have. That'd be kind of, I guess, hard for them to do that too.
yeah, yeah. Well, that would be the way of putting in the lot 1, lot 2, lot 3, or small,
Right.
medium, and large lots.
Yeah.
That's what I would understand would be easier for me because
True. Mhm.
it's easier to go just randomly pick stuff and then assign it a size for shipping that way.
Right. You could do
Sandy's
that.
gonna go watch Poshmark live sales. I've seen a few
Hmm.
on, but I haven't watched them. And Poshmark.
That's for Whatnot on IG and Facebook. Really?
I've
Hey,
been seeing
Kathy.
them on Facebook recently. Yes, I mean on YouTube recently.
Oh, you have?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I haven't even seen that. Whatnot on Instagram and Facebook. Good to see you, Kathy.
Yeah.
Didn't know you was here. I have stuff loaded in my store. It's easier for me. I asked what people would like me to start with. Yeah. I was going to
Yeah.
say, because, and I can see that too. I can see why that would be easier too, to say, hey, you see something in the store that you want, then tell me, because you're not wasting their time.
And they can pre-bid on it too.
Yeah, they can
So.
pre-bid if they want to, and so you're not really wasting their time
But
either.
Whatnot came in like right in the middle of like the first year of me being on my own channel. So I felt like I was already still building here.
Right.
And I didn't want to go build there at the same time because it's two totally different processes.
Yeah,
I'm
is.
in and I'm approved and I can sell. And I
Mm-hmm.
did my one token show when I was supposed to, and I screwed it up.
Did you?
I lost things because I didn't do it right, because I didn't know that I couldn't. Like here, I can say choice and you can take 2 or 3. There, if you do a choice, you have to rerun it every time for it to log into Whatnot.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh,
so
yeah.
Like if somebody took 2, they only got charged for 1.
Oh, then that hurts you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And I didn't realize I couldn't go in and say they took 2.
Oh,
It's a learning curve. That's what it is.
Yeah. Melanie says, I like that they do the invoicing and they take the payment immediately. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what everybody likes. That, you don't have to invoice. You don't have to wait for your money. It's instant.
Well, as a seller, though, you don't get your money until things have delivered.
True. Yeah.
Unless you get to a high number of items transacted or whatever.
Oh.
So, I mean, and it's great. I mean, I think there's a lot of people, there's all different stuff on there. There's people who have big following who've brought them to that platform and have a good foundation there. And there's others who have built their foundation on whatnot without any other social media. So it's all kinds.
Sure.
So
yeah. And see, like Melanie said, no more chasing down the buyers. I'm tired of that. You shouldn't have to.
I think I've been really lucky, I think.
I've only had to chase a couple people that I know deliberately did not want to pay after they, bought something. But then I just X them out and I tell them, hey, I gave you so long. And then it's like, okay, now that you're just ignoring me, don't ever even try to buy anything else because I wouldn't sell it to you now. And I would call them out. So basically I'm telling them, don't even try it anymore. You got me one time. You won't get me again,
So, I mean, So, I mean, it's all, and this is very similar to YouTube, which, Facebook that I first started doing live sales on.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was writing everything by hand for that.
Yep.
Because I was writing, you'd write the item down and who bought it and everything. And then after we were done with the show, we would sit and rewrite everything we'd put it on a sticker, put it in, and then write it all down, number 1 through whatever that we sold.
Oh.
And then I would rewrite it by the buyers.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I'd be writing it 3 times, once on the item, once as an inventory, and then once as a buyer list. And then we did all the math by hand too, the who bought what and all that stuff. And so Jeff came up with this spreadsheet he made for me. It's spectacular. It's taken a lot of the
that's nice.
A lot of time out of
definitely
what I've had to do. So
if you're ever trying to find somebody too, Melanie, ask Becky, because a lot of times we have a lot of people's info anyhow. And we share amongst ourselves when we're, trying to locate somebody.
Most people are pretty good about, hey, do you have so-and-so? And if they do, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to send it to you. That's fine. Share it with them.
Right.
So they don't really have a problem with that. So, because that's the same way on Facebook, because through that, you go through Messenger on Facebook, which is, that's the only thing YouTube is missing is an instant messaging service.
Yes.
Because Facebook has Messenger. Instagram has a messenger.
Yes.
YouTube does not.
No, it doesn't.
So.
But,
yeah. I mean, and
I
think those non-payers, after they try and pull that a few times, they know they can't do it again.
Right. I mean, and like you said, no, it does hurt you because, they're holding up a sale that could have went to someone else for you.
Yeah.
I have their info. They just don't pay. I had one like that. Yeah.
What's funny is they pay me, but they didn't pay.
Yeah. That's pretty bad.
I don't know what the problem is.
I really don't know. But yeah, they paid Becky. Wouldn't pay me for nothing. So I was like, okay. So I just let them know, hey, don't even try to buy nothing from me because I'll call you out for sure when you do something like that because I think it's wrong to do that to somebody.
I've canceled a few invoices.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to.
Yeah, I had one from the first 12 days of Christmas I did. And I think it went into January and I was like, it's been a month and a half. I said, I'm just going to close it out and be done with it. Turn it off, cancel it.
Don't get it.
And then I'll be done with the last year's stuff instead of carrying something over. So.
Right. So she's saying she had the same problem. They played Angela, but not me. And I bet it could be the same person I'm thinking of too.
You never know.
And I don't know the reasoning for it. I don't know. I just got a feeling it could be though. But
yeah,
I don't know.
You never know. I mean, there's so many people watching. There's so many names I don't see anymore.
Yeah.
From a year ago.
True.
And then there's a lot of new ones just even in the last couple months.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, I think it's interesting the ebb and flow of it as well.
It is. Yeah, that's a shame. I don't know, Melanie, what to tell you about that, but it's not right. But I think I'm probably
No,
very
but at least they
easygoing.
can't be like on eBay where they're like give you a nasty rating or something
True.
because they didn't
That's
pay
the
or
good part.
something.
That's right.
So.
Exactly. That's the good part about it. And I like the idea of like, I know I gave this person months, and I'm like, hey, just communicate with me. Tell me what's
Well,
going on.
even we just talked to my friend up in Denver just talked to a local auction house, and I don't know, good 10, 20 pieces that they're restarting in their current auction were because somebody didn't pay, had an invalid phone number and an expired credit card number on their account. So she's like, oh, got to do them over again.
Exactly.
So, and then they would block them as a user from there on out.
Honey, I'm not talking about you, hon. I'm not saying one word about you. I know you pay. I know the people who pay and don't. Like I said, I've only had one person, actually, this one person, and I let them know not to even try to even buy anything from me again because I would never work with them. I can't trust them.
Oh, I know. I mean, exactly. All I got to do is communicate. That's all that's all I need. Yeah. Because quite frankly, I got more than enough work to do.
Exactly.
And if you're not going to pay me for 2-3 weeks or you're, hey, I need until this or something came up, that's fine. I'll do yours down the road because I got more than enough to do right now.
That's right.
It's not a problem because by the time I get it all sorted out and all figured out and go, hey, they should be ready to pay about, oh yeah, right now we're good. And you just send it out and it's fine.
Right.
So
we tell them we understand if you have to cancel, just tell us, don't leave us hanging. True. I zeroed you out last week. Bonnie, I'm not talking about you. I know you pay.
I'm gonna zero out Paula's drawer pretty soon.
Yeah. Bonnie, I'm not saying one word about you, hon.
So
I know
well, I think I need to be about done.
Okay. All right, we're done. So y'all have a good week. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Yep. Oh, and we're scheduling a pop-up for Mom this week. We are nailing it down. So I will put it on my community tab when we have it set for sure. So
yeah. Yep. She'll let us know when the pop-up is for her mother's place.
I'm hoping we can get it done before I leave for Alabama. So I think we're looking at Thursday.
Oh, we're looking at Thursday. Okay.
Yep. And then I'll have my Tuesday night sale. And then I'll be over there on Thursday. And I have lodge on Wednesday. It's gonna be one of those weeks.
There you go.
So
yes. Love you too, Bonnie. All right. Good night, everybody.
Okay, sounds good, everyone. Have a good night. See you soon. Thank you.